Hello and welcome back to Trungle Parc for Mousehole's fourth fixture of pre-season as their campaign continues with just their third game in 8 days here at Trungle Parc. Tonight they take on the famous Upton Park Football Club. The club were formed all the way back in 1866 and actually won gold at the Olympics in 1900. They also took part in the first ever FA Cup. Without any further ado, we're all set here for Mousehole's fourth game of pre-season tonight. Here with John and Billy before kick-off between Mousehole and Upton Park. First of all, can you just give us a bit of background as to how this fixture actually got on?
A couple of years ago, I was up here minding my own business, cutting the grass, and John came in with his camper van looking to stay the night, and he parked up and he came across to have a chat, and he saw the West Ham badge, and we just started talking. And when I found out what a great club he was now involved with, it had to be done, sort of thing. He promised he would come down, and true to his word, he's brought the boys down to play us tonight.
That's it. He's absolutely spot on. That's exactly how it was. It's funny how things you tend to think things happen the way you don't expect them to. But as soon as I met, I knew that we wanted to come here. It's taken about 2 or 3 years to make it happen, but we're just delighted to be here, to be honest.
Now that you're here, how excited are you to get started? You expect this to be, a blockbuster event really that everyone's going to really enjoy?
100%. This is the pinnacle of our tour. We had a game last night, which we enjoyed down at Penzance, which is very good. But when we've been showing pictures of the pitch, people think it's amazing. Down to this man as well, and amongst everybody else. But yeah, no, absolutely wonderful.
Billy, what does this mean for you to have this game on here at your club, really, your pitch?
I like my football career, this, to get the boys down here. This is fantastic for me. I've worn my colours tonight. Sorry, Mousehole, but I'm an Upton Park fan tonight. Got to be, yeah, something I've wanted for ages, so it's fantastic for me, yeah.
Jack, 7-0 win tonight, good run out in pre-season, 2 goals for you too. You must be pleased with that one.
Yeah, really pleased. I think in the end, looking back, I probably could have had a couple more. I had one saved in the first half, one off the line, and then one where the goalies tipped it onto the post. So pleased with 2. Would have been nice to get more. Obviously, it's good for Goldie to get 2 as well, him playing up front. And then Callum McConey coming on and scoring 2. So nice to get a few of the forwards off the mark, really.
You must be awaiting quite a big season for yourself personally. You've made the step up really in non-league over the last 2-3 seasons. Now in step 4, you must be awaiting quite a big campaign for you personally. Yeah,
just want to kick on again. Like, obviously personally, if I can stay injury-free, I think I can hopefully do well at the level. Like all the forwards, they all want to prove themselves. I think it's a new level to most of the players in the team, but we're all confident. We work hard on our fitness, we do the right things off the pitch, and hopefully we'll step up to league and that'll show.
Just a few games to go in pre-season then, and then the FA Cup, then the Southern League starts. How excited are you feeling then?
Yeah, really excited. Obviously, pre-season is great. We've had some good games. Exeter, Dorking, we've played Upton Park tonight. But I think everybody is getting to that stage now where we're itching to get into the competitive stuff. There's only so much you can replicate intensity-wise. So I think we're all, as much as we're enjoying it, we're ready to go.
Morgan, 7-0 win tonight, clean sheet, man of the match performance from you two. How much did you enjoy yourself out there?
Oh, I really enjoyed it tonight. I thought me and the boys played well, passed the ball well, broke line, switched play. We played in the back three as well for the first half, which is a new formation so far, but I think we dealt with it well. And then when we went to 4-3-3 then in the second half, I thought we punished them and killed the game off. So yeah, I thought it was a good performance all round.
You've now played 4 games for the club in quite a short space of time in pre-season. How are you settling in so far? Of course, there's been some big tests. Tonight we got a lot of goals. How are you feeling personally?
Oh, good. I'm really enjoying it. Boys have been really welcoming. I've feel part of the team now. Well, I did from day one really, and I think you can see my performances now. I'm starting to enjoy it and get used to the style of play and just being myself, I think.
You talk about the style of play. You settled in quite well with that style. You said in your first interview after signing you were good at bringing the ball out the back. We've seen that already, haven't we?
Yeah. I think the more I play, the more confidence I get in stepping out with the ball and driving forward, and like in the second half bombing on, because I played left back, so I thought they got on well and got an assist as well, so yeah.
Jake, 7-0 win against Upton Parc, clean sheet, loads of goals. That must have been more of what you want to see from your boys in the 4th pre-season game.
Yeah, to a degree. I feel like sometimes in possession we played a little bit like we were still playing an Exeter and a Dorking. Like everything was so fast, and as a result, I feel like first half there were a bit too many unforced errors where we gave the ball away without needing to. But there were some nice little passages. Some good individual performances. Nice, obviously, for the boys to get on the score sheet. Upton were a good side. They played some really good stuff, actually. And so presented a really good challenge for us, exactly what we needed. So it's great to be clinical. And there was some really good... And actually, I thought the last 20 minutes, after we'd made the changes, we almost had a second wind and we looked a real threat again. And obviously, they were tiring. But no, it was a good challenge for us. Things that could definitely be tidier. But probably after the last 2 games, it was all I'd said to the boys before the game. So this is probably our hardest pre-season game. Not necessarily in terms of opposition, because obviously we've just come off the back playing 2 professional sides. But that hangover from that, and being a midweek, everyone's rushing down. It's just difficult. So I'm pleased, but Saturday will be a test akin to what we're going to face in the league. I think Buckland are a good side, so that'll probably be a better judge of where we're at.
Jake, I'm always sceptical to talk about the tactical side of things, but did I sense a change of shape in the first half? You mentioned with the signing of Ryan, I suppose Morgan as well, that's a possibility this season. How pleased were you with that performance in that shape?
I felt like it was the right time to have a look at it. We toyed with it a bit in the second half against Dorking, but we didn't in the end. So this is what pre-season's for, isn't it? To have a look at different things and different combinations. We got players in different positions. We played Macca through the middle, and I thought he did really well. Morgan left back, and that was good to look at second half. And like you say, Ryan as a wing back. So nice to see that. But I think it's going to take a lot of work. Really ingrained in what we've done previously. So, but it's good to know we started last season playing that shape. It's good to know that we can do it, but I felt like we still need a little bit of work on it.
Finally, just 2 games to go then in pre-season. Team looks like it's starting to take shape now.
Yeah, I'm happy with lots of elements. Obviously, we always want to be better, but I'm happy with lots of elements of what we've got. I think the players we've brought in, really happy with that. I think that's a real positive. I think they've all had a really good impact. Nick, I feel a bit for Nick because he hasn't quite got going yet, just because of his injury. But we look in a good place. We've got Hayden obviously to come back, which will be big. Josh is obviously a bit further down the line. But so yeah, given the fact we've got 2 big players out there, and obviously Charlie to come back in as well, we're in a good position really. So we'll see. Two games doesn't sound like long, does it? So we'll go into the Buckland game on Saturday. That'll be a really good test, and then before long we'll be here again for the Ilfracombe game. So I'm happy, but I think we are 2 games away. I think that's about right. I think we're 2 games away from being bang on.